recording and it'll be like yes and no. Very delayed. Weirdly looks brown. My red hair looks brown. They're together and mostly just the lighting. Because I mean it gets darker and everything. Mostly especially since I not really in the sun. The sun will bleach it a little bit. Not really. Go back to the old days. So one time while I feel like it was bleached and it was almost blonde. That was one time for a little bit, and then it just slowly got darker and darker. Ever since. And it's darker when it's thicker. Oh no, also. Is it also just like when it regrows all the time? Did it also just get darker? Or it gets darker because I was like, it was light as hell when it was super fucking long. For no apparent reason. Okay, never mind. So I'm trying to look up bad guy. Bad guy. My boss? Yeah. Oh, that is me. that is. I don't think I actually looked that up. Wait. That sounds like. I know. I was like, that sounds like something I would search. And that it's for me. But then again, I probably looked that up. Because it said bad guy BL, and I was like, yeah, never mind. I probably looked that up. Normally, I'm like abusive boyfriend, or like violent boyfriend, or gangster boyfriend, that everything. I was like, I want violence. Because they're all like happy ending. Oh, it's so slow and sweet, it's so romantic. I feel like kind of my taste in everything is kind of like my taste in like music and like yeah, just everything. And manga, videos, TV shows, like everything is so like feel bipolar like all the time because I'll be like super fucking violent, all action, like everyone must die, and then they'll be like, oh, cute romance, it's so embarrassing, it's so sweet, it's so cute, it's like the most innocent crap ever. And other people would be like, oh, it's so sad or whatever, and I'm like, no, this is so low, it's like trash. Like, so either gotta be like really happy or really really fucked up and really dark and angry and all that shit. And so I was like, you cannot really be in the middle unless you have like both. Like, you have like a lot of action and dark shit, and then you have some happy times. I can work with that, but you can have both, but you can be weirdly in the middle, pretty much. So happy or angry are the only options. And that was because we were avoiding sad because I didn't know what I was getting into with Ally in April. It was so sad. It was one of the first ones that anime I've ever seen, and it was so sad. It made me cry every time I heard piano and violin. Ever since, so I'm like, I can never watch it again. I might be able to handle it now. It was many years, and like slowly, like a year later, I was like, I can listen to violin or piano separately, but never together, and never in the same sitting. But slowly getting over that. But yeah, when I was talking about food and stuff like that earlier, sorry, it's gonna be 3 minutes of me like rambling at first because I was trying to pull this up. Okay, yeah, I pulled it up. I guess it's just gonna load. It may or may not load, and it's very fickle. It mostly just hates me. But yeah, because I don't know everything, and we have to switch back to the old one. We switched back to the new one, and we tried that one, and then we kind of set it up because nothing was fucking working, and everything was shit. And so yeah, it says it's loading. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll have to stop it, but yeah, I was talking about stuff earlier. Yeah, but I was very depressed, and I feel like I want to cry every time any money leaves my bank account. So when I get food and when I don't have food, we want to cry. And then when we shop, when we spend money on shopping, and when we see bills, we want to cry at all times. So we avoid looking at our bank account at all times because it just makes us cry. So yeah, that's adult stuff. I was gonna put this on, and then I have to eat food finally because I bought it, and then I have other stuff to prepare, and everything like that. And then I had to wake up super fucking early, and then so I could go to the BMV, and then I also just dropped by the bank, and then also to call the pharmacy, and then I have to go to the pharmacy and pick up testosterone because we ran out. And then we also looked on our bag and everything, and we were like, oh, we don't have to fucking ration it because Max is like, they gave me this amount, and they think it's gonna last this long. It doesn't. I always run out early, but I can never really get more or whatever. And then also we're kind of like, we don't want to spend money, and we don't have time, and we can't make it to the pharmacy before they close or whatever most of the time. Is it because we have to work? Yeah, but I'm actually have a chance and everything at the B&B. I mean, at the pharmacy, I'm gonna drop by right before work. I'll save like probably do it at like 4 or something. I'll have to leave a little early because I have to get there at like 4. But I don't want to leave at 3:30. Maybe I can do it like 3:40 or something. Yeah, but I'll have to leave a little extra early, even though I normally get to work a little bit early. Especially the route I've been taking now, I'll get there almost 20 minutes early or close to it. But yeah, that guy's not loading, so I guess it's not working, so I guess we're not doing a cover of that guy. Maybe we still can. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah, I did have Wi-Fi off. Was it because it hasn't been working at all? Okay. Yeah, just says error. Now it says the old one. This one says it's connected to the old one. Well, the new one we got, that doesn't work, so we're trying to switch it over to the old one. And it's not gonna work either. So fun! Said it works for like a few minutes and then it drops again. Come on, buddy. Failing internet problem. That's probably not going to upload anything. I've been pretty good in trying to upload stuff on the porn sites and everything, even though actual videos and everything and photos, like, it'll take hours to get anything done and anything to load. And then I won't process anything that's over 30 minutes. Like, almost at all. Won't process it all. And I'm like, how are these people having like an hour fucking long video on their profile? I'm like, how? Because nothing's loading. And I'll try and upload one. It's like an hour or close to an hour or just under an hour and it doesn't work at all. And then I have to go in and then I fucking have to chop it all up and then that won't upload. So everything's being a piece of shit. My food is cold now. I'm not happy. Maybe it'll load. This is a long ass fucking intro. I was kind of also thinking about how maybe if I like started earlier, but then I was like, nope, that version of me could not start earlier. We were barely occasionally being confident enough to just put on a mask to make YouTube videos. We could not take off our clothes, and I was like, in this case, I hate myself enough and a little bit less. So we have a few more issues. And we'll hopefully get surgery soon, so hopefully we can figure shit out and get things done so we can get surgery, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm like, I hate my body, so we're just selling it online. And we're pretending to be a stripper and everything. I have a whole backstory. I was like a stripper, and then I was like, nope, strippers don't do all of this. Strippers actually don't do this. They're not prostitutes. They don't sell their body like this. And then I was like, okay, so she's a prostitute then as well. And then now I figured out, I was like, oh no, she's a failed stripper. So Lily is a failed stripper. That's who personality it is. And mostly we had to pretend that we had to make this person because we could not take our clothes off and go into the shower because we hated our bodies so much. We could not do that. So we pretended to be someone else. And we named them Blue Lily. Which is Lily. We put the blue in front of it. That's because of color. But now I'm like, blue is just feels more masculine right now. That's what's happening right now. My brain is feeling insecure about this decision. Getting prices of the bun. Well, this doesn't load. You know what? Yeah, never mind. Fuck you. This is not happening. It's not happening at all. Okay. So bad guy cover is not happening. Because it's being a piece of shit. And that's fun. And nothing's loading. And nothing's working. Oh yeah. Never mind. Okay. I'll probably just unload on here. Even though I have mobile data on everything. Texting someone. Now hopefully might send me money. I don't know. But yeah, we have all that personality and everything. Because you couldn't naked or anything like that. And then I was like, oh, we could have probably made a lot more money and everything when I didn't have facial hair and everything. And I was like, nope, not possible, because I wouldn't have been able to get online and show my face at all if I didn't have facial hair. Because it's as close as they get. I put the mask fully on and I was like, no, you will not see my mustache. And then my mustache is a lot lighter. And I also have this weird problem with, like, it's so fucking long. I fucking hate that sound. There's a fucking sound that goes off every time I get fucking texted, and it's loud as fucking hell. And I do not know why it's so fucking loud, and I do not know why it's on there in the first place, and I hate it. So, I'll probably take these out, but I guess I'm just plugged in, but not also plugged into my phone. But yeah, hopefully I can get him switched over to another app, and I can turn off the notifications, or at least I won't get that annoying bing sound, because that also seems to only be really fucking loudy when I get messages from him. No one else. I do not know why, and I hate it. I'm gonna kill it. So, that's my stance. And I hate everything. Oh, fuck, this is gonna get cold, and it probably is cold, and it's gonna taste like shit now. It's their Roni burger, and it only really tastes good when it's really warm. And then I got their Impossible Burger, which I like. I don't like beans that much, so sometimes I don't really like it all that much. Like, sometimes it's okay, which is the same thing I do. I say when I force myself to eat meat, even though I hate it, and I'm like, I bet take a bite, and I just need to shove it in. It's slightly better than that, but it's about the same. But also it's like Impossible meat, so it's actually really good, and they like have spiced it and everything, so you can't really tell the difference between the regular one and that one. Except for when I can taste meat and I hate meat, which is most of the time. So most of the time, I don't really want it if it's a regular Whopper. But yeah, but they're also the only place that has Impossible Whoppers, because all the McDonald's and other shit do not have it. You have the only option that I can eat, and they have the traditional, really cheap, like fast food hamburgers, which means they're grilled the shit out of, so you can't taste anything when you eat them. Basically, I can taste a little bit, so sometimes I don't like it, but almost all the time I can never taste anything with it, so you can't taste the meat. So it's all good. Because they char the crap out of it, so it's almost completely burnt or whatever. So you don't taste anything, so it's nice. But yeah, so I had a lot of complaints. I just have crappy modem and everything. I was trying to text someone. Internet. Crappy internet company. Why won't you sell internet? There it is. Most of the time, autocorrect is amazing, but it likes to be shitty with me quite a bit. And a lot of time I'll be like actually really close to a word, and then it won't show me the correct option, and it's shitty. And then, but now I've been using, when it does that one, it won't show me the correct option, and it's spelled almost the exact same way correctly, because I'll get usually pretty close, even though I don't know how to spell things. I'll just say it into the voice thing now, and it'll work. But yeah, I need to eat this because it's cold. So the Roni burger gets cold really fast, so it doesn't taste good cold. And then their cheeseburger is okay. And then, like, normally you just, like, add it without the cheese. We'll get it without the cheese. But I like the cheese mostly because it's, like, memories and everything. And mostly because it helps. If there's a slight chance you taste any meat, it's, like, immediately killed by the toppings and the cheese. And I'll just blend it together with the bread. This is cold as fuck. I don't hate it right now, so that's good. I don't hate this meat. Mostly because there's giant onion ring on top, but whenever I eat food, complained, and nothing's working right now. So who knows when this will upload.